Right, so I'm going to be reviewing Smallville Season 10 Episode 1, the premiere episode that came out a couple of nights ago. Um, the Batman reviews, some of them have been recorded, some of them haven't, so they'll be coming out later on, but I just wanted to put this one up because I haven't put a video up in a while, and there's only one video on my channel, so, you know, I wanted to get a more variety of videos. So, I've been watching Smallville since season 8. I know there's a lot of people who've been watching Smallville for a lot longer, and people who've just jumped on because they heard who the main bad guy is. But basically, I'm going to spoil this episode, so if you haven't already seen it, go watch it. Here's my short review without spoilers. It was really good. Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, so I'll give you a second to leave if you haven't already seen it, and come back when you do see it. You okay? They should be gone now. Okay. So, I'm gonna go through the episode and say what I liked and what I didn't like. Right, at the start of the episode, Lois not revealing to Clark that she knows he's the Blur. I didn't like that that much. I don't think, because you know they had the whole thing where she pulled the blue kryptonite knife out, she chucked it away, she saw that he was waking up, and she ran away and hid. Why couldn't she have just sat there? She's Lois. Anyway, I didn't mind that she finally found out, although it was revealed on last series. I didn't mind that she finally found out that he's the Blur. It's been prolonged for way too long. I think she should have found out like last series, but there you go, or last season. But yeah. Anyway, then we go on to Oliver being captured. I don't really understand. So I don't think we're supposed to know, but I don't really understand what they're trying to get out of him. I know they want to know why he's involved in it and stuff, but I don't know. We don't know who they are really. We don't know if they're the government. We don't know much about the people who have captured him. So I don't know what to think about that yet. So yeah. Then we get Tess with the clones of Lex. Now, I don't know. Tess is. I've never really been that interested in Tess Mercer. I don't know what it is. I just don't find her that interesting. But I don't know. It's just this season she's got more of a human side. She's not like, I'm not saying that she didn't, but it's more she looks worried now. She looks, which is quite cool because most of the season she's either been really shocked or completely calm, which kind of freaks me out. She kind of switched. I know I'm probably the only one who thinks this, and I don't know, but anyway. So Lex being cloned. Now I'm glad they didn't use the clone that got out to replace the old Lex Luthor, because by far he's been the best Lex Luthor there is. I'm just putting that out there. If there is ever a movie and he was willing to do it, I'd want him. Well, he's a bit young, but if he was a bit older, I would want him to be Lex. But anyway, in no means I want a clone to replace him. I'd rather just Lex not come back. I'd rather they just hint towards him coming back after the season finished, so that, you know, they can kind of, but not kind of, merge with continuity. You know what I mean? They've gone way too far outside DC continuity to fit back in. But you know, they got some stuff, and there you go. Now, so the clone gets out and he captures Lois. There are a lot worse things he could have done. I mean, it was really anticlimactic. I mean, he captured Lois, and then somehow he found the time to put bombs on the Daily Planet. Now, here's my problem. Everyone always attacks the Daily Planet. this doesn't always happen in the comics, but it seems to always happen in the TV shows, the movies, and Smallville, which is a TV show. But yeah, there you go. Everyone is always attacking the Daily Planet. I don't know why. It's not. There must be another landmark in Metropolis. I mean, I don't read Superman comics as much as I want to, and I'm going to read more of them. But I mean, it's such a cliche. I'm just saying that. But anyway, I think he could have done a better job as Lex. I know he's supposed to be like some crazy older Lex, which that was kind of believable. But there you go. And then we get the reveal at the end of the villain. I know I've skipped a lot, but I've just these are just the main points that I wanted to bang out. There's a load of other stuff. If you've seen the episode, you can formulate your own opinions on them. But these are just the points that I either didn't like or really liked. We get the reveal of we kind of get the reveal of who the bad guy is going to be. Now, again, if you haven't seen the episode, really go watch it. I'm not going to reveal who it is yet because in my opinion, it's such a good reveal, but so just it's weird because I don't know if he'd been confirmed as the villain, but I know he'd been rumored. But then I thought Smallville, what they're gonna probably do like an episode or 2 episodes on him because every other major villain apart from Doomsday and Brainiac, they've just done a one-off or a 2-part episode, two episodes where it's the same story on like a major villain, a Superman villain, which kind of bummed me out. Apart from Doomsday and Brainiac, they did more on them. But the thing is that with Doomsday not and Brainiac, they changed them quite a bit. I don't know, I haven't seen the Brainiac episodes, I've just read about them. But with Doomsday, they did change him quite a bit. They made him, did the whole. I don't know if this happens in the comics, but to my knowledge, Doomsday didn't originally be a human. He wasn't originally a human. Yeah. But anyway, so the thing is that Darkseid, if you should have left, if you haven't, it's your fault. Darkseid is revealed to be the villain. I don't know if this is absolutely true, but I'm 90% sure that shadowy thing looked like Darkseid. That's the point. I'm confused as to why he's a shadow. I mean, okay, I'm wondering either that was just for, the reveal, or they've given Darkseid more powers, or they've changed him completely, and that is now Darkseid. Darkseid is basically Shadow Thief with glowing eyes. I'm confused. I don't know. Alright, right, Jor-El, Jor-El. There's a bit, if you've seen it, where he gets really peed off at Superman because I don't know why. He's saying that he didn't bring him back. Now, what I think has happened is Darkseid somehow has got control of Jor-El, the Ice Castle, and the fortress, sorry, and is like pretending to be Jor-El, or Jor-El has actually really pissed off at Superman. I don't know, but the thing is that Darkseid is revealed, and it's really, I don't know what to think of it, but it's Darkseid, so I got really excited. I really didn't think they were going to try Darkseid. In my opinion, they failed at doing Doomsday, so hopefully with Darkseid, we'll finally get, right, a fight. I really just want a proper fight. I mean, if you've seen the Doomsday episode where he finally becomes Doomsday and they fight, it's so terrible. He punches him. That's the only thing. This is Doomsday, the one thing that can just kill Superman. We've seen Doomsday kill Superman, and he punches him. That's it. We just see a punch. Ugh, it's so stupid. But the thing is, this is my expectations for season 10 of Smallville. I want proper fights. Fights between Superman and what's his name? Darkseid. That's it. I want proper fights, and I also want them to get Superman's costume correct. I think they have. They're going with the move out of I didn't like Superman Returns, the movie, but I have to say the costume in it was really good. It's by far the best Superman costume they've ever done, and that's the one they're going for. Well, it's basically the same design in Smallville, and I really like that. I just really hope he puts it on. That's another expectation. I really want them to put the Superman costume on. He almost did. In the end of the premiere episode, he almost put it on, but no. Also, I want fights. I want fights between Darkseid and Superman. I want to bring on villains. I know they've used most villains, but they can bring in DC villains. Like, now this is one that nobody else has mentioned. I really think Deathstroke would work if they, in costume or outside costume. If they did him outside costume, I think they should do it with all the equipment, just without the orange. And they need the eye patch. They need him to be Slade Wilson if they're going to do it outside costume. If they're going to do it in costume, they've proved on the Justice Society episode that they can do costumes very well and pull it off and not make it look weird or cheesy. So I really want them to do Deathstroke in costume. If not, Slade Wilson. But still, I want him to have an episode. If not, him to be a reoccurring villain throughout the series. Because he's just... I mean, not for Clark. I wouldn't say I want him to be a Clark, because he's never really been a Superman villain. I mean, in my opinion, he's probably got like kryptonite in his belt or something just in case. But I think Green Arrow and Deathstroke, especially in this continuity, would be really cool just to see a fight between them. Or they could get apart from Superman, they could get the the Justice League, the Watchtower team they've got. I don't know what they call it. It's supposed to be the Justice League, but yeah, they could get Black Canary, Green Arrow, Impulse, and Aquaman all fighting Deathstroke, and he can like kick all their asses, because like he does in Identity Crisis to all the other ones. I just think it would be really cool if they like set a scenario up that was similar to it, but using different characters, because they don't usually pay homage, to comic book fans. Although I did like there's been times where they've done things that are just like comic book fans will see and nobody else will get unless you're a comic fan, and it would just be really cool. Like, example would be the Justice Society episode where you have Green Lantern's ring and you have Green Lantern's mask, the old Green Lantern, Alan Scott, and then you have Wildcat's boxing gloves. If you weren't a comic book fan, you wouldn't understand that. Believe me, I have friends who watch Smallville, don't read comics, and they were just like, no? But they still enjoyed the episode, like. But I really think it would be cool if they just set up a scenario that was similar to Identity Crisis fight between Deathstroke, and then just have like a 10 to 15 minute fight scene between them, because that would just be awesome, and I would love that. And if you don't already know, Deathstroke is one of my favorite DC villains. Yeah, comic book villains, full stop. So anyway, that was just a rant more than a review, but I'm going to say review because I'm smart like that. No, I'm joking. Of my opinion on what I thought the season premiere of Smallville season 10 was. And I'd just like to say I'm really excited for the Blue Beetle series. Hopefully it will be coming out after Smallville, and I'm excited to see what they do with Smallville, and really, really hope that they get Darkseid right. Bye.